Hi, welcome to my channel and welcome to a quick message. I wanted to post a video on how to pick the best oracle cards for you to get better readings and messages. And I'm going to put this down in the description box below. But it's basically just a quick message on how important it is to really choose the right oracle decks for you to get the maximum benefit and messages. You really have to see the images and messages close up to see and feel if they resonate with you first. And what may work for someone else may not work for you. Also, the bottom line, just always remember, Spirit can only give you cards that are in the deck, so if the cards are not relevant to you right now, you won't get good readings. So these are my 3 tips. Basically, it comes down to 3 key things that I always keep in mind personally when I'm choosing my oracle decks. It's 3 things. It's artwork, the theme, and are there messages on the cards or no, and I'll explain why. The artwork. Okay, so when you're looking at artwork, when you're looking at oracle cards, the oracle cards industry is large. It covers many different themes and also comes in so many artistic, creative images. So if you know you like angel decks, move to that area. If you like darker or if you like older artwork or more modern, this can also help with your tarot cards. Whatever artwork you gravitate to, definitely listen to what kind of artwork you prefer and resonate to. So if you like angel decks, like romance angels, if you prefer tapping in more to archangels, if it depends on what's another kind of, whether it's guardian angels, if you don't even like that route, you can go into just art that's more creative, and whether you like really digitalized artwork, so think about what kind of artwork really moves your heart and soul. So I always pay attention to the artwork because you're going to want to resonate to the artwork, and you want the artwork to help bring you to that place. So the artwork is actually really important, that you like the art. So that's number 1. Okay, the number 2 thing is themed messages. They're themed messages as well to keep in mind. So every oracle deck has a different theme. And oh my gosh, sorry about that. So for example, the theme also equates to purpose. So for example, these romance angels, the theme of this is for love readings. So this is a great romance when you're doing love readings. Say, look at this, power of surrender. If you want to tap into, on a more soul level, what you want to surrender right now, this is transforming your life to letting go. If you want mystical wisdom, they each have a theme. If you want to have power, these are empowerment cards. So every oracle deck has a theme, almost like a purpose. So you have to know, what theme do you want to go with? What kind of reading are you doing? Do you want to tap in and get love guidance? Do you need protection? Archangel Michael, this would be more protection. So already gravitating to that, the artwork, you like angels and you're looking for a theme of protection, you would want to get a deck something like that. Do you want to tap into the Akashic records? It's you have to see what theme you want. What's your purpose for the readings? What are you buying the cards for? What kind of advice do you need right now? So the theme messages, it can be empowerment, it could be upliftment, it could be going deeper within yourself. So you have to be in touch with yourself on what themes of the message you like or need to hear right now. What does your life need guidance on right now? Is it love? Is it power? Do you need more power right now? Do you just need comfort? Do you need protection? So you have to be in touch with, what do you need right now? And what are you going to use the cards for? And then the third tip that I always keep in mind is, do you want messages on the cards or not? So I know this sounds a little trivial, but it's really not, because you may prefer oracle cards that have all the meanings right on the cards, so you don't even have to go into the guidebooks when you do your readings. Or you may prefer more intuitive cards where there's nothing on the cards and you're just diving deep in the guidebooks for a journey. And so those 3 things, the artwork that you gravitate to, the theme, of the deck, what's the purpose? What are the messages you're looking for? What do you need right now on a soul level? And then, are there messages on the cards or not? Because some of the oracle cards can be very intuitive, where there's almost nothing on the cards, and or the messages are right on the cards, which is very easy to do a reading. All right, so there are a lot of choices. Excuse me. And also, at different stages of your life, you may gravitate to different cards, which is why you see people with so many. But the key is really to know the artwork you like, the messages you need to hear right now, and how you prefer to work with the deck. So once you know that, you can really trust yourself to feel guided to the right decks for you. I tend to have a lot of decks. These are just a few that you're seeing right here, between the empowerment and Keepers of the Light. I have Whispers of Love. I have, many, many oracle decks. And what you find is that you want different decks at different times. You're at different stages in your life. Sometimes you need protection. Sometimes you want to do a love reading. Sometimes you want to feel empowered. Maybe you just need advice. You might be wanting to work with angels or goddess-themed decks. So pick artwork that you resonate with. Go for the themes, the messages that you know that your soul needs, and what do you want to get from your readings. And I tend to have a lot of decks because different times calls for different decks. So it's great to have an assortment that you like at hand. But always keep in mind the artwork, the theme of the deck, and whether you like the messages on the cards or not. Because sometimes I'm in the mood, I'm almost lazy, I want the messages on the cards, and sometimes you want to go more intuitive and just have cards that don't have much on the cards itself, and you're just diving deep in a guidebook. But you should definitely check that out. So that's part of the reason I do close-up reviews. So you can definitely check YouTube videos, myself and other channels, before you buy your cards. I always say that because it's really important to like the artwork, really like the messages, and know why you're buying the deck. If you're not interested in a love reading, don't buy the romance angels. If you don't need empowerment at that moment, these are, pay attention to what the theme of the deck is. The core of it is know that Spirit can only pull the cards that are in the deck. So if it's not resonating with you, it's not the right deck at that right time. And, it can only pull what you need. You have to pay attention with what you really need right now. And those are my 3 tips for finding the best oracle decks for yourself. And now you can see why people tend to have a lot, because it's different times call for different cards. So I hope this helps. Enjoy your oracle cards and take care. Bye-bye.